Three defensive midfielders Manchester United could sign for free next summer. Manchester United need a defensive midfielder. The fans know it, and it seems the clubs know it too, with the main sport understanding that a defensive midfielder is one of the top targets for the club next season. There's only one problem, however, their main target, Declan Rice from West Ham, is being priced out of a move by his club, wanting around £90 million for the player, so United are having to look at other options. In a post-COVID world where finance will still be tight and also one of United's long-term targets in Erling Haaland is becoming available next summer for around £73 million. The club needs to find ways to save money to afford players in all the key positions they need. However, what if I told you there are three players that fit the need that United have in the midfielder, and then I also told you that all three of these players had expiring contract, and therefore either United could pick them up on a free transfer next summer, or better yet, secure their services for a cut price fee in January to help the team as soon as possible. So let's go through the three players Ole Gunnar Solskjaer could consider, starting with Frank Casey. Frank Casey is the first player that could solve United's issues in midfield. Fans will remember his obviously ruled out goal against United in the Europa League last season, but he was also an important part of AC Milan's midfield alongside Ismail Bennacer, which saw AC come second in the league behind their rivals Inter Milan. He is a very combative midfielder who is strong in the tackle and uses his high level of physicality to bully opponents off the ball, and his high work rate allows him to affect the game across the pitch. As well as this, you shouldn't disregard his on-the-ball skill. Casey was successful with 18% of his dribbles in the 2020-21 season, showing how he can effectively beat the opposition pressing. He also had a pass accuracy of 84% in the opposition half of the field, showing how despite being a more defensive midfielder, he could affect the game going forward as well. And just to put the icing on the cake, Casey is a great penalty taker. He scored 11 penalties with a conversion rate of 85% in the 2020-22 season. So if Bruno Fernandes or Cristiano Ronaldo aren't on the pitch, then you know how to give the spot kick to Marcelo Brozovic. Now we have a player from the team that won the Serie A title last season. Marcelo Brozovic has been a key part of the Inter Milan midfield since he joined it in 2015. Brozovic is a different type of midfielder than Casey, as his game is more around controlling the game from deep and distributing the ball out to the rest of his midfielder. He will allow Solskjaer to control the ball easier when the team is in position and alleviate the effect of the opposition's pressing football. Last season, he had a pass accuracy of 19% in the Serie A and also completed 4.8 long balls per game, showing how he can be adventurous with his passing. If Paul Pogba was to leave, he will be the perfect deep lying playmaker to partner with a midfield destroyer in United's double pivot. Denis Zakaria. And speaking of midfield destroyers, Denis Zakaria is also out of contract next summer, and some of the top names in Europe are vying for his signature, and United should be too. The Swiss defensive midfielder came to the fore under Marco Rose, and despite the manager's departure, he is a vital part of the Borussia Mönchengladbach midfield. So far this season, the 24-year-old has been deployed both as part of the two-man and three-man midfield, with Solskjaer wanting a solo number 6 to play alongside Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. He would suit this role perfectly. He has registered 2.2 combined tackles and interception per 19 decisions. However, Mönchengladbach have mainly played teams where they have most of the possession. He has also chipped in with 2 goals and an assist in the first 5 games. Overall, there is no guarantee that United go in for any of these players. But if they don't go in for them, it is likely that other teams in the Premier League will miss out on one or more of three cut price options who will upgrade the midfield entirely. Seems like it will be poor judgment from the club.